What's going on, everybody? LK here, and today, as you can see, happy chaos. So they dropped the starter guide for him last night, and he's going to be dropping for people who have the season pass tomorrow. So I'm going to be looking through this video. I'll be adding some comments and thoughts about what I think of him as a character. So to the edgelords, by the way, I'm meeting you in the middle. All right, let's not talk about how I feel about his appearance. Let's just talk about the character. Cool. It's gonna be fine. Let's check him out.
At the ready. Chaos readies his gun, transitioning into a state where he can perform fire. When performed with a quarter circle / input, he performs a short-range attack as the move comes out. You can no longer block while the gun is ready. However, you can perform fire to instantly hit the opponent.
I already feel some type of way. Like, we've had a couple of DLC characters so far where, like, they're really focused around one thing. So if you look at the current cast of Guilty Gear, I'm still here, don't worry. Even my camera's not here, I'm here. A lot of the base characters are pretty simple characters with simple goals, but then even the more technical characters have like very clear spots and things that you should do, right? So Potemkin, for example, it's like you're trying to get in the corner to do Gauge to impact and meme them. Zato, they really want you to use the shadow. You know, they want you to do just like dash high-low 50-50s with her unique dash. Once we get to DLC, so we only have 2 DLC characters so far. We have Gold Lewis and we have Jacko. So these characters are like really focused on the thing that they do. It's kind of like Exert too. So him to the point where he has Behemoth Typhoon, which has 8 versions of the same move, and her where basically all her moves are either summoning minion or doing things with the minion, and that's practically it. So in my opinion, Happy Chaos is definitely leaning into this trend of like, we're really gonna make this character about like this one thing.
Fire. Chaos fires a shot, expending concentration and ammo. As time passes, the sight grows increasingly small.
So he has 2 meters he has to manage too in the end. So he has got the bullets and he's got the concentration meter, and it seems that the fire, you get like about 3. It looks like 3 from this. Now, another thing too is like this word instant that they use. So like instant has a pretty specific meaning in these type of games. Like you're saying that you can't react to it, or no, really you're saying you can't react to it. So and it looks fast. Like so far from seeing him, it's hard to actually like see the shot. It just looks like the opponent character just gets hit, which is kind of weird.
And the shot's accuracy and damage increase. After firing,
also, do you actually aim this?
This move can be performed during most actions, with the exception of some situations and special moves. Steady aim. Chaos steadies his aim, keeping the opponent firmly in his sight. You can perform a more powerful and accurate shot than during At the Ready. In addition to being unable to block, you also cannot perform jumps, movement, and some special moves.
Oh, so this is like the zoning / combo tool, I guess?
Inputting quarter circle / during the animation allows you to cancel this stance.
Oh, another side note too. So he's got the stance that you can't block during, but that doesn't stop a character from being good. In case people are like scared of, oh, he can't block during this, it's gonna be hard to use this. I could think of at least one character. I mean, Valkenhayn is probably the obvious one, right? Valkenhayn can't block in werewolf form, but that doesn't stop him from being top tier in almost every version of BlazBlue. So
Cancel aim. Cancels At the Ready. As you cannot block during At the Ready, use this to leave the stance when you think an attack is coming.
Oh, this is mad fast. Isn't his frame data gonna be like really fucked up? Like, if he has like all this like cancel this type of thing.
Chaos reloads his guns. You can cancel reload with another move after
Jesus Christ, that's fast.
reloading 1 bullet.
Wow, okay, that's a really important thing that they just said. I'm actually gonna listen to that again. So pay attention.
Cancel reload with another move after reloading 1 bullet.
That thing looks really powerful for multiple reasons. 1, it looks like instant, and 2, it's like low commit. Like you don't have to reload the clip. You could just reload 1, and like this is what I'm saying with all these like cancel stuff. This game is generally balanced around minus frames. Like a lot of characters have minus stuff. It's not common for characters to have things that are plus. And the things that characters have that are plus are all the same, you know, like close slashes and stuff. These type of instant cancels, like these cancels, they're gonna change the frame data of his normals, and they look so fast that I feel like he's gonna have a lot of stuff that's advantage that other characters don't have, which looks like really strong. But I mean, at the same time too, he's got like the 2 meters, so I guess that's supposed to like keep him down. Like, I don't know. Focus.
Chaos focuses his spiritual energy, recovering a certain amount of concentration. After activation, his concentration will deplete at a slower rate for a set period of time. Chaos will be vulnerable during this process, making it critical to time the usage of this move carefully.
So characters that have resources in Arc Sys games, they generally give them something to like help them manage the bar / get the bar back fast. So a really easy example is Zato. So here on the bottom left, we have the Eddy Meter, our good old buddy from a Tim Burton, not Tim Horton, that's Canada, whoops. Anyway, that's Eddy, he's from a movie probably, and each special move that you do with Eddy uses the Eddy Gauge, and depending on which move you use a different amount of gauge. Pretty simple, right? So for example, if I use the punch, it doesn't use a lot, and it's attached per hit, so, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do this like 4 times. Pretty good. If you do one attack, you could do a whole bunch. You just do this for mad long, right? As opposed to the frog, which old school players will call Nobiru. You basically get 2 of these and you're almost out, right? He recovers the gauge pretty fast, especially compared to old Guilty Gear games. But just in case, you can do this and you get all your Eddy Meter back. Even in the case where you use a lot of resource, he can instantly get it back and continue his offense. As a subtle note too, he doesn't have to spend meter to get the Eddy Meter back. Assuming he kills Eddy, if he command grabs you, then the animation is so long that he essentially gets Eddy back by the time you wake up. So before seeing all of his special moves, and as usual they don't show us the normals unfortunately, I'm assuming he has a super that gives him all the meter back. And this is a kind of interesting one where we saw a little while ago the concentration fill up by like around 50% when he used it all, but then it also has the effect of he uses less after you use it. So like if he actively has concentration, then he will use less for a little while. So this is a kind of interesting way to manage the meter, and I expect that people either use it during combos or as a combo ender or something like that.
Roll. Chaos rolls forward quickly. Chaos can roll behind the opponent during the motion. The motion is also extremely low profile.
That's fine though.
Making it useful.
Oh, they said extremely. No, I'm actually tight. I'm tight.
For ducking under high-profile attack.
So can't front. I'm concerned, I guess, that he has this because they say extremely low profile, which means that he can probably go under moves that most characters can't go under, for lack of a better word. So a bunch of characters can go under this Thunderbird, but extremely low profile moves go under things like Leo Fireballs and like Zato's crouching normals, 2P and 2S. So I really want to see it, and if he has that, that's like he took Milia's role basically from her, which is tripping.
You can use fire towards the end of the motion.
What? I need to know how good fire is.
Making this a great choice for mixing up a block.
Son, can you throw the roll? I guess you could throw the roll, I guess? I don't know.
Scapegoat. Chaos summons a double of himself while retreating backward. Placing this double costs a small amount of health. The double will vanish after a set amount of time or after taking a hit.
Wow.
This allows you to prevent the opponent's approach and gain some time to replenish your ammo or concentration.
It's that good?
Curse.
It's a move called Curse. I don't know.
Throws a ball forward. Although it does not cause damage or knock the opponent back on hit, it temporarily increases the accuracy of Chaos's shots after making contact with the opponent.
So it's auto aim, isn't it? Like this is the main question of the main first question I want to know is, like, you're not aiming any of this, right? Like, the game's doing it for you, I think. Because especially with a move like this.
As Chaos moves backward during this move, it can also work well to create distance.
Ah, supers.
Chaos fires countless bullets with this powerful attack. This move requires concentration to activate. As the attack activates at the opponent's current position, you can hit them from any distance.
Yo.
It will cause an area shift on hit in the corner. As it reloads bullets on activation, it works well when you are low on ammo.
So this is exactly what I was saying with Zato. So he has a super that reloads all his bullets, but he needs his concentration meter. But this move is kind of crazy. It hits anywhere, and this combo they just did is like the definition of burst save. So take a look at this. Like, once you get like kind of far here and he fires the clip into the super, like probably after like the first or second shot, like you just can't burst. So he has one super for one of his resources and the other super is for the other resource. Okay.
Chaos focuses his spiritual energy to recover all of his concentration. For a certain duration after
It is so fast.
activation, Chaos's concentration will decrease at a slower rate, allowing him to perform powerful attacks using his gunfire.
Oh my god.
Due to the limited recovery of this attack, you can activate it after a forward kick or sweep to keep up your offense.
They said that kind of funky. They said limited recovery, but what they mean is the move's fast as fuck. And you could just he has so many moves like this. He has so I think his frame data is gonna be nonsense. So he's got super focus, he's got reload, and he's got ways to exit the stance like instantly. And he can protect himself. I don't know how good the protection is, but he can protect himself, and he automatically creates space. And anytime they have a move like that, he's not going to get negative penalty fast like that. And the shit auto aims, and like his combos look naturally burst safe. The super, the other super, if that has invo too, that shit is crazy. And then the main thing about this one, this is like offense plus resource, where the other is like, that actually reads to me like a defensive-ish super, like, you can't do anything because my bullets are going to reach you from everywhere, and I'm going to get all my bullets back, but I need concentration to do it.
Happy Chaos can attack at any time.
Oh my god. His sweep is plus then.
Specific
His sweep is fucking plus then.
exceptions using his fire attack.
Anyone play Majora's Mask? Like, the scapegoat is like the elegy of emptiness. I know it's a really random reference, but
Use fire.
yeah. It took the
Take
hit.
opponent by surprise.
Oh, I hope he beats Potemkin though. Alright, edgelords. We're cool if he beats Potemkin. If he beats Potemkin, we are cool.
Or overwhelm them with intense.
His sweep is plus! What are you supposed to do?
Fire is restricted by concentration and ammo. Use Scapegoat as a shield and prevent the
you know this is staged because there's no way an Anji is gonna run up and block.
opponent's approach with standing far slash. When you're running low on
Ooh, his post burst situation is really good too.
concentration, use his overdrive super focus. Similarly, Deus Ex Machina works well when low on ammo.
Alright, so I'm gonna wrap up this video. So it's just some thoughts. He looks really good. Like, I don't know how to put it. So when I saw Gold Lewis for the first time, I was like, he's got guard breaks, that's annoying. But like, I didn't particularly think he looked like good. I just thought he had like annoying stuff. Jacko, when I saw her for the first time, I was just like, she looks weird. Like, she has potential, I guess. Like, we just got to see where people take her. But this character looks good. Like, I don't know what to say. He looks like the first real zoner in the game. Like, Axel zones you, but he kind of zones you with normals. He's got like Dhalsim energy, right? And then there's characters who are good at controlling the screen itself. So like Zato's pretty good at it, Nago's pretty good at it, but like I don't think anyone is gonna call Zato, and definitely nobody's gonna call Nago zoner. So it feels like the first zoner, and he has some like really suspect things. Like, for example, how it seems that his bullets make stuff plus that should not be plus, like his sweep cancels into the fire automatically, and then like it's plus and he just keeps going, and it looks like things auto aim, and he looks like he has a bunch of naturally burst safe stuff and a bunch of don't do that over there while I'm over here type moves. So he looks good. Like he looks good. I'm like sad that he looks good because I don't like his character design, but of course I'm gonna try him and see how he feels to play, and we'll just go from there. If you're waiting for Happy Chaos, like all jokes aside about memeing edgelords and whatever I feel about his appearance, he looks like a very interesting character. He looks really different from all the other characters, and I'm really looking forward to not only trying him tomorrow, but also seeing what people do with him. As usual, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you guys feel like it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.